Hello everyone and welcome back to Jacklit Educational Channel. So this video is all about the GATE Environmental Science and Engineering paper topic wise weightage. Yes, we will know which topics are having what weightage, how much marks are coming in the examination from each of the individual topics, and also at the end of this video we will solve a very easy and one of the very important numerical related to this paper. So if you are new to this channel, you can subscribe it to get all further updates, and you can also prepare for the NET Environmental Science, and you can also join our Telegram group for the regular quizzes. The link is provided in the description. So without much delay, let's get started. So here comes the topics which are major topics and the weightage of marks I'll be telling you. So you can note down, because if you know which topics is carrying what weightage, so that you can accordingly prepare and you can focus on the topics which are having maximum weightage. Yes, these are the weightage taken from the 2021 GATE Environmental Science and Engineering paper. So we'll know one by one. Starting with the general aptitude, we all know it was for 15 marks weightage for the general aptitude portion. Next, coming to the water supply and wastewater. So this portion carries 20 marks. So you can see how much weightage is given in the water, that is water supply and wastewater, 20 marks weightage. Next, coming to the air pollution and noise pollution. So air and noise pollution total contained the weightage of 10 marks, where 9 were from air pollution and 1 from the noise pollution section. Next is SWM, very important, solid waste management. It also carries 10 marks in the paper for the GATE Environmental Science and Engineering. Then basic mathematics questions were also asked. So from there 12 questions or 12 marks questions were asked altogether. Next is fluid mechanics. So this fluid mechanics contained 6 marks in the paper. Coming to the next portion, that is hydrology and irrigation part. So here hydrology contained 5 marks and irrigation topic question came around 2 marks. Next is OCF, that is open channel flow, question from them were 2 marks, and biology 7 marks questions were there. Chemistry portions were there 5 marks, and other portions such as EIA, ecology, all these things, they carried around 6 marks. So these are the total weightage of the topics related to the environmental science and engineering. Let me repeat: general aptitude 15 marks, water, that is water supply and wastewater, that is 20 marks, air and noise pollution 9 plus 1 10 marks, solid waste management 10 marks, basic mathematics 12, fluid mechanics 6, hydrology and irrigation 5 plus 2 7, OCF, that is open channel flow 2 marks, biology 7 marks, chemistry 5 marks, and other topics such as EIA and ecology were of 6 marks. So all together they constitute 100 marks. And now we all know that this paper is not about getting 80-90 marks or more marks to qualify. You should focus on the maximum weightage area. So maximum weightage is here water and wastewater, this thing, and again solid waste management is also one of the strong portion which you have to be very confident and you have to solve this. And now, as we knew that water and wastewater, the question is around 20 marks, so we will solve a very chocolate question, as I say, in order to make a strong grip on this portion. So let's move on to the next slide. So here the question is on our screen. From question we will know the concept, then we will solve the numerical. So the question is, if V, capital V, is the total consumption of water in liters for a population of n individual. So there is a population where n individuals are present or living, and volume V is the total consumption of water in liters. Then it is telling per capita consumption or water allowance for the water supply Q is given by which of the following formulas. So here you should know, if the question is telling per capita consumption or water allowance for the water supply, both the things are same. That means it is telling about the Q. So here I will wait for certain seconds and let me see whether you can guess or not the correct option. Yes, so those who have selected option C, those who are thinking about that, they are absolutely correct, because the formula to find out Q is equal to V, that is capital V, total consumption of water in liters, divided by 365 multiplied by N. So why 365? Very simple. There are 365 days in a year. So that's why this is calculating per capita consumption, and N is the population for the number of individuals. So now as we have known this formula, you should note down. I'm repeatedly saying, so note down in your notes so that it will be easier for you to recall when you're revising. And now we will solve a question related to this. So here comes our question on our screen. You should note down this question also by solving. The question is, in a village population of 1460 individuals, find the per capita consumption of the village. That means about the water. If the total consumption of water is 47815 multiplied by 10 to the power 2 liters. So don't get worried or get panicked by looking into these big numbers. 47815, 1460 is small, but if you know the formula, you will get the full marks. As I said, know the formula and hit the correct option. So here we will know with the help of that same formula. It is very easy. So what is the formula? Formula is Q, that is capital Q, is equal to V by 365N. So I'll write it here. Q is equal to V divided by 365 multiplied by N. Now we will know what are the things given in the question. So in the question, this 47815 into 10 to the power 2 liter is what? It is the value of V, that is the volume. So we'll write it here. We have to find what? We have to find the Q value, that is the per capita consumption. So here in place of V, what we will write? We will write 47815 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. So here you should not multiply every time by writing down 4781500, because it will not help you in the calculation. Every time you should write it like this, then you will divide it after some time. So we'll divide it with what? We'll divide it with 365. And what is the N? N is the population. Population is given as how much? 1460. So one trick I will tell you here is that every time you should look into the numbers whether they are divisible by 365 or not. Yes, some or less, most of the time the numbers will be divisible by 365 for easy calculation. And here if you calculate, you will find that 365, if you are dividing with 47815, it will give the value of 131. So it is easily divisible. So what we will do here, we will write 131 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. Now we will multiply 10 to the power 2 and we will write 13100. So I hope you are getting me. 131 से जब 10 to the power 2 मल्टीप्लाई किया जाता है तो वो हो जाता है 13100. So ये है Q is equal to, ऊपर का वैल्यू आ गया है 13100 divided by how much? 1460. So here we will write 1460. So 0 cancel, and after solving this 1310 by 146, we will get the value as 8.97 or approximately equal to 9 liter is the answer. So 9 liter is the answer per capita consumption of the village. You will solve in this way and you will get the full marks. So I hope it was easy for you. Now I will tell you, I will remind you that there is a playlist for the GATE Environmental Science and Engineering paper. You can check the link. I will provide it in the I button as well as in the description. So it will act as a mark booster for you in the examination. It will help to revise the topics which are important. And yes, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe the channel JackLead and hit the notification icon to get all further updates. And you can also join our Instagram page, Enviro Science Preparation, for the regular updates and current affairs related to environmental science. So see you guys in our next video. Till then, keep smiling and believe in yourself.